Next up on the show, we have Bruce McDonald's Dreamland, and we have guests Bruce McDonald and Stephen McHattie. This is a very dreamy, noir-esque film about a gangster, a hitman, and a jazz musician. Thank you guys so much for being here.
It's our pleasure. It's a thrill to be here at Fantasia, man. It's amazing.
I know. Well, it feels like the end of, not the end of a journey, but like the beginning of a journey, because for so many people here, I think movies like Pontypool are like iconic Canadian genre cinema that have kind of redefined Canada's place on the world stage. So having you here just feels
Wow, that's
incredible.
great. Well, that's very nice of you to say that.
I talk to people all the time that it was such a motivating factor for the films that they've made in Canada.
Fantastic. Wow.
And this movie, I think, is going to have a similar impact. It's so dreamy and different.
Well,
and
we're the same team. It's Stephen, myself, Lisa Houle, and Tony, the writer. Tony Burgess is the writer of Pontypool and Dreamland.
And what I'm really curious about, because I know you work very differently from project to project, is for this movie that has this very experimental, like impressionistic structure, how much of it was written before you kind of went onto set?
It's all written down pretty sharply, you know.
And rewritten.
Yeah.
500 times.
Yeah. So it's always a long journey. I don't want to really say how long it takes. But, you know, Stephen and Lisa were part of that journey with the script, because when you, I think it's partly because when you get to the set, you know, you have time, but you have little time to improvise or to try things. So you really hit the floor with a really solid plan. And so if your script is good and it's, you know, it's tight, there's not a lot of time to be exploring at that point. So if it has that feeling of looseness and impressionism, that's a testament, I think, to the actors that bring that authenticity, I think, to these moments that seem so kind of sudden and. The audiences are terrific. The audiences are like really responsive, really smart, really informed, and it's just a good vibe, you know. And it's a really amazing lineup of surprising and different and interesting films from all over the world. And it's I can't believe this is my first visit here, but I'm gonna get back to work and get something for as soon as I can.
Wonderful. I've been here quite a while.
Like 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lipid zombie.
Yeah, and it was lovely. And now it seems to have grown considerably. Yeah, great to be in Montreal.